Coming up on Animal Cops Houston.
Night outside a house.
All right, hold on.
Investigators race to a house fire. But are they prepared for what's inside?
There were dogs running at us from everywhere.
Goodness.
Chained to a house with an embedded collar. But will the medical staff be able to save him? And a dangerous rescue when pups are trapped deep underground.
He's in the ditch.
A montage. A Burley Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals investigator dons a Stetson and clips on a gleaming badge. Other investigators don sunglasses, drive trucks, and cradle puppies. Animal Cops Houston, with audio description by Deluxe. Night. An SPCA vehicle drives out of a garage and heads off along a road.
It's the middle of the night, and an emergency call has just been received by a Houston SPCA investigator. On the outskirts of the city, fire crews are tackling a house fire where some puppies are believed to be trapped.
SPCA cam.
All right, hold on.
By the time investigator Debbie Michelson arrived, the fire was out. She immediately had the scene videotaped for evidence.
Don't feed them yet.
Chief Investigator Charles Jantzen was there to supervise the rescue, but they soon discovered the situation was far worse than expected. This is a hoarder's house with over 30 dogs.
There's no lights inside. Couldn't see what was going on, and there were dogs running at us from everywhere. There were adult dogs. There was a huge amount of them, and there was feces covering the floor. Some of the dogs were easy to round up. Some of them were a little aggressive, but I think we managed to get them all. The gentleman himself went to the hospital from smoke inhalation from the property.
The dogs are in a shocking state, dirty, matted, and terrified from their ordeal.
Gathered in cages.
All right, hold on.
Now that they're rounded up, they must be transported back to the Houston SPCA shelter.
The vehicles head back again.
The rescue technician first on the scene was rookie recruit Roman Leal.
As soon as we approached, they would chase you. It was very slippery. There was a lot of feces on the floor, and a lot of these guys had matting. There's one puppy that has a tumor the size of a baseball. Other than that, they just look like they were under a lot of stress. Their fur is pretty dirty. Some of these guys haven't bathed in I don't know how long.
He arrives outside the SPCA and parks up.
It's after 4 a.m. when they arrive back at the Houston SPCA shelter. The dogs are all Chihuahua mixes, ranging from puppies to adults.
Inside.
New cages and clean bedding are the first priority. Now that they can be seen properly, Jantzen appreciates the full extent of their problems.
Tumor or some kind of growth there with the veterinarians need to address right away. So we want to segregate this one both for the animals' benefit and for the surgeons. All those conditions were present before the fire. After the fire, with the toxins that are in the air, it made it much worse. And so all these animals now are suffering in one form or another of respiratory issues. And our vet staff is currently en route, and they'll be evaluating all these animals later this morning.
As the number of dogs reaches 37, it's clear to Michelson that the case has gone from a rescue to a full-blown criminal investigation.
With the incident, it brought to light the fact that these dogs were living in poor conditions before the fire. So now this is going to be treated as an animal cruelty incident, and they'll be going to court, and we'll try to get custody of all of the animals and then possibly pursue criminal charges.
The clock reads 5 minutes to 5. The sun is rising.
By the time the staff begins to arrive, Michelson, who has worked through the night, is completing her paperwork.
And this terrier is going to be in. Hey, Debbie, what do we have?
I was called out last night by rescue.
The first vet on duty is Dr. Cheryl McGuire.
But the dogs...
She's briefed by Michelson before a medical evaluation can be started on the most serious cases.
It was like the garage, then the kitchen.
Were they freaked out?
They were freaked out, because apparently, the fireman was there and they had sprayed water all over and people had been in the house. The owner went to the hospital for smoke inhalation. So
the owner was not present then,
no.
so we don't know much about these dogs at all. Okay.
Nothing.
I bet that was scary last night. Was that scary with the smoke and the water and the firemen and all the commotion? I bet that was very scary.
Lindsay takes dogs out of a cage.
Lindsay's just using a towel and some gloves just as a precaution. They've been through a lot. We don't know how much they've been handled. They're a little bit nervous. And they do smell quite a bit of smoke. All right. Come here, little guy. Are you going to be okay? You're going to be nervous? It's okay, sweetie. His mouth is in horrible, horrible, horrible condition. His gums are horribly infected, and he doesn't have very many teeth left in his mouth. If you look at his toenails, they're like talons. I mean, these toenails have not been cut in years. He's got generalized matting all over his body. I'm looking for any evidence of burns, which I don't see. That's good for him. I'm going to listen to his heart and lungs now.
She puts a stethoscope in her ears.
It's been only 12 hours or less since the fire, and so we usually will not hear any changes at this point, but it's still important for me to assess his lungs and his heart. He does have a mild heart murmur. Okay, little man, good boy. You're being very good for your exam.
The next test will require a fluorescent stain to be dripped into the eyes.
It's really common for these guys, if they've been exposed to smoke, for their corneas to become injured from drying out and the smoke itself. And we don't want that to go undetected because a corneal ulcer can become quite nasty if it's not treated in time. So we're going to go ahead and stain all the guys' eyes. What a good boy. Yes, you are. You're a good boy.
Two investigators head out.
Just as investigator Michelson was preparing to leave the shelter and go home, she's been called back to the property where the fire was. Barking has been heard. It's an unexpected development and means that her day's work is not over yet. But she's trained to expect the unexpected.
I wouldn't do any other job. I love this job. I like the law enforcement or the enforcement and the investigation part of it. It may be frustrating and there are times that there are things about it I hate, but the chance to make a difference, even if it's for only one animal, to work in an organization where everybody feels that way is just rewarding.
Michelson pulls up outside the house again. The garage is open and someone else is there.
Already on the scene is Deputy Christine Kendrick of the Harris County Precinct 1 Constable's Office. She's been taking statements from the neighbor who first called the fire crews.
Last night, I was asleep on the couch, woke up by somebody pounding on my door, which was my neighbor. And he opened the door and he said, "My house is on fire, would you help me put it out?" So I immediately ran out of the house, and several dogs actually came out the garage door as soon as we lifted it up. My daughter and her boyfriend went chasing them down the block. I had no idea. Had no clue how many dogs he had.
She was hiding up under some of those doll boxes.
Against all odds, a lone puppy has survived the night. So small, it had laid hidden in the debris.
They pet the tiny puppy.
Yeah, actually. A lot of fleas and some scabbing behind the ears and things. There you go. Really smells of smoke.
The puppy's put in a cage.
Right now, it doesn't appear to be any more animals. I can see a little bit better. It's still without electricity, so it's very hard to see. This is going on probably, 12 plus hours for me, and I started out in the middle of the night at this house, so just, to see the extreme lack of any care, and then to come back again and get a reminder of where we took them from. It's just, it's been a rough day. Glad I have the day off tomorrow. Keep my fingers crossed that it stays that way.
They get back into their SUV. It says Animal Cruelty Investigations on the side, and it pulls away. Animal Cops Houston.
After the fire, more horrors are discovered.
The skin is actually sloughed off, and all the toes are missing.
I can see the footprints where the puppies came in through.
And puppies trapped down a drain with time running out. There's only one chance of rescue.
He's in the ditch.
When Animal Cops Houston returns.
This is House Calls.
We are here. Stop whatever you're doing to this family.
Ghost Adventures House Call starts Friday at 9 on Really. Can't wait. Stream now on Discovery Plus.
Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Kaufman.
How y'all doing? I'm always excited to share with people at home the things that make me me. Here at my shop, Arclight Fab, I'm putting everything I have into vehicles that I can race and enjoy. You ready to do this? I've never had so many people come out so excited about what we got going on.
Nice to meet you.
That makes us want to build better, build faster, build harder. We're going to have a damn good time.
Shifting Gears with Aaron Kaufman starts Friday at 9 on D-Max. Can't wait. Stream now on Discovery Plus.
Gorgeous island? Check. Sexy singles? Check. Love in the air? Check.
I'm here for the money.
What? Here it isn't about who you like, it's more about who you're gonna win with.
Will it be love or money? Some of you are playing a dangerous game.
I do kind of like him.
I'm not gonna cry about it.
Some would call it dishonest.
Who's telling the truth?
Let the games begin. A brand new series, Heartbreak Island. Stream the full series now, only on Discovery Plus.
I had this horrendous fear of anesthesia. When I found out that there was another option, an option where I could be awake, I lit up inside.
You might think that doing surgery while awake is crazy.
You're gonna be awake.
It's not uncommon for people to want to see what's going on.
Will I really be able to see everything?
Yes.
I cannot believe I'm talking to you and you're doing surgery.
I'd like to get a selfie of us.
Awake Surgery starts Tuesday the 28th of February on Quest Red or stream on Discovery Plus.
Come and talk to us.
They lived like us.
Someone in this house seems to be very upset.
Rage. They had dreams, as do we.
It sounds like it's saying, help me. Is that someone who's truly here, or is that just like a residual energy?
They may be long gone.
That kind of energy does not just dissipate and go away. It's embedded in the building itself.
Why are you here?
Stuck.
Any of these lost souls are kind of drawn to this place.
But they are not forgotten.
People remember all of those shipwrecks.
There are so many like you. We will try our best to help you.
Brand new Kindred Spirits, Thursday at 10 on Really, or stream the next episode now on Discovery Plus.
Look at this bee!
Old timer.
Let's hit the road.
Meet rookie.
Rod is my mentor.
And I've got a lot of stuff I want to show him. In partnership.
This isn't good.
On a mission. And off the beaten track.
You can't argue with the Outback, mate, because it's going to win every time. Hey!
I've got 12 weeks.
We just cooked the car.
To learn and earn for my new family and make it home alive.
Hey! Opal Hunters Red Dirt Road Trip starts Monday the 27th of February on Quest. Can't wait. Stream now on Discovery Plus.
Animal Cops Houston. Puppies in cages are fed.
Yesterday, 37 Chihuahuas were rescued from a house fire. It became a major investigation when it was discovered the dogs belonged to a hoarder and that they all needed urgent medical help.
A vet writes notes.
Dr. Deborah Jean has discovered one dog so badly matted, it's threatened her life.
Her fur is filthy.
This is a real mess. The limb ends here, and the matted fur continues from here, which looks more like a limb, but it's just a hair. From all the dogs I have looked at so far, and from this particular batch, this is the worst one. So all this overgrown hair is going to strangulate the blood supply at some point. Look at that. That's nothing but matted hair.
It looks like a leg.
You have to be really careful in these cases because the hair might go all the way down to the skin, and when we cut it, it would actually cut the skin. I'm just doing the preliminary thing which would make her feel a little bit comfortable. This is a really bad case of negligence. I think by the time her hair is done, she would have lost half her body weight. It's so bad.
They cut hair from all over.
Hey baby, feeling better? Good girl. You take care of your foot.
He's already been treating her foot for a painful infection.
What had happened is the hair had caused a tight band, resulting in poor blood supply to the toes, and the skin has actually sloughed off, causing really raw bleeding area, and all the toes are missing. She's on antibiotics for that. She must have been in severe pain for a very long time, totally ignored. So all that I'm going to do is bandage it up and give her some pain medicines.
He opens a new dressing.
Watch it. The ears. Let me do. At the moment, it's not a bad idea just to put her on antibiotics and do some conservative therapy to avoid things from progressing to a worse condition. I want to make sure she's eating properly and she's active and alert before I could do anything invasive.
He bandages the foot up again.
All right, good girl. You've been a really good girl.
Dr. Rajan and the other vets will ease the suffering of all the dogs as their rehabilitation continues.
He puts the dog back into one of the cages with another dog.
Dr. Rajan now needs to evaluate the last puppy that was found. He'd been hiding amongst the debris and was only found later in the day when barking was heard.
Let me examine everything.
He looks reasonably well, but Dr. Rajan is worried about smoke inhalation.
If the heat is so bad, it can burn all the way down the trachea to the lungs, up to the bronchi, and the lungs, as a response, produces a lot of fluid, and which results in a pulmonary edema. That's the worst thing that can happen with a smoke inhalation dog.
He listens to lungs through a stethoscope.
I'm listening with the heart. Sounds good. So in this case, the puppy seems bright and alert, and I don't think it was exposed that closely to the fire because, as you can see, the coat is a good indicator of how close the dog was to the fire. There's no burnt coat, as you can see. The fur is nice and curly. There's no burnt out fur, and the face looks. There's no burnt fur on the face. Those are the indicators of how close the dog was to the fire. In this case, the eyes look nice and bright. There's no nasal discharge. Sometimes when they have this respiratory problem, they can sneeze really bad and they will be depressed. But it was definitely not groomed very well. You could see the matted coat and a poor, unthrifty coat, indicative of malnutrition. I don't think the dog was on proper balanced diet. And there's plenty of flea dirt. As you could see, the black specks are flea dirt. You know, if there's plenty of fleas and they're going to drink the blood, the dog might go into anemia, which we don't want. And most of the dogs which we got from the hoarder's house had intestinal parasites. So all that he needs is some oral medicine for the intestinal parasites and external flea medication, and put him on a balanced diet. And as soon as possible, we have to give him a wash and groom him properly so that he'll be a good adoptable candidate.
He picks up a small tube of something.
I'm going to apply some flea medicine for this little fellow and give him some oral worm medicine and wait for the groomer to take in charge of the grooming. This fellow is a young boy. He's very socialized. As you could see, he would like to cuddle. Look at that. He wants some warmth. Look at that. Apparently he's well socialized. He likes human company. I believe once we take care of this, the basic stuff like the flea control and the parasitic eradication and the grooming and all the stuff, he'll make an excellent adoptable candidate. He's so friendly and he's so cuddly.
The dog nuzzles him affectionately.
Come here, buddy.
He puts the dog back in a cage.
Get it.
Roman's at the wheel of an SPCA vehicle.
The day after the house fire, rescue technician Roman Leal is back on the road. He's only been assisting the investigators for 6 months, and already the job is more exciting than he ever imagined.
I've always liked animals, but I never really learned to appreciate them until I started working for the Houston SPCA. And being able to help them and take them away from distress, it's always a great feeling. I had a puppy when I was a little boy once, and I remember that he was accidentally ran over, and boy, did it break my heart, and I cried and cried. And I was a boy, you know, it was my first puppy. And I feel extremely lucky to work with animals and being a part of innocent animals' little lives and be there with them and help them out.
Today he's responding to a call from a neighborhood where the residents have heard cries coming from a drainage system.
He pulls up on grass outside a house.
How you guys doing?
All right. They're right there.
Y'all got them both out, or y'all got one out?
I got one out.
Okay.
When he arrives, he discovers 5 puppies have been separated from their mother. 2 have fallen down a muddy drain. This one was lifted out just minutes ago.
A puppy.
Another 3 are being looked after by the neighborhood children. They're warm and dry and getting plenty of attention. Leal makes sure these rescue pups are safe in the car. But there's one missing, and local residents think it's still trapped.
Okay.
Roman kneels by the drain.
I can see the footprints where the puppies came in through.
He shines a torch and looks in.
I don't see no other puppy in there.
The drain is over 30 feet long, dark and full of mud.
It's on that other side?
The other end of the pipe is where cries have recently been heard.
Let me see.
He sticks his head in.
All right, I see what you're talking about. They're in there. They're really, really small, though. Just real quick.
You can see something, but it's not moving.
Yeah, they're pretty far back there.
It's out of reach, and the situation is getting desperate.
I can try to squeeze in through the other end. It's gonna be really, really dirty, and wet and muddy, but I'd say that would be our best shot as far as getting to these guys. So I guess hopefully the tunnel doesn't get any tighter than it already is at the end.
He goes back to the other end of the drain, which is wider, and crawls in.
This is very dangerous. Even if he reaches the puppy, getting out of the pipe may be impossible.
Oh, there's no snakes in here.
He's in the ditch, all the way. He's in there.
Roman's crawled right into the drain.
Very soon, he disappears from view, and the neighborhood holds its collective breath.
There you are. He got him.
Then, news comes from the other side that he's found something.
We got the little puppy.
The kid looks into the drain. Sludge flows out of it. Roman's feet appear. He pulls himself out of the drain, completely covered in thick brown sludge.
There's only one, and it seems lifeless.
You didn't make it?
Actually, he's still alive. No way. He's alive, but he's barely breathing. Hey, boy. Hey. Hey, wake up. You guys don't have a water hose or something?
The priority is to clean the puppy's airways and make sure it can breathe.
Roman holds the puppy under a tap and washes him.
Maybe we rush her to the vet and maybe help her out. I mean, she's more gone than alive, but she might have a chance, maybe. So we should rush back to the shelter, and hopefully we'll see what the vets can do for her. He's barely hanging on. All right, Alex. Well, thank you guys very much. You guys have
For rescue technician Roman Leal, this has been the most dramatic of rescues. But there's no time to waste. He has a 30-minute drive back to the Houston SPCA shelter.
He heads back in the vehicle. Animal Cops Houston.
Blast from the past. In 2007, investigators rescued 47 bulldogs from horrifying conditions at a breeder's kennels.
It's like a concentration camp for dogs.
Find out what happened to Annie, one of the rescued dogs, and why she missed out on a trip to Las Vegas. When we return to Animal Cops Houston.
Drew and T kickstart their new adventure in Deutschland.
In an old Volkswagen. It's a dream come true.
Is that you making that noise on the car?
I've got a small squirrel trapped in the dashboard.
Hunting for a good deal.
500 euros?
No.
Give me a price.
1,500. You can have it for half price.
So?
And they'll be back in Blighty too.
200 quid. That's well practiced, that is.
Brand new Salvage Hunters, next Wednesday at 9 on Quest, and stream the new episode now on Discovery+.
Bargain Block is back.
We take the worst of the worst houses in Detroit.
This is so great.
Style them up, and we sell them for an affordable price. Each a work of art.
Bargain Block, Tuesday at 10 on HGTV. And stream previous series now on Discovery+.
It's me and my sister against the world.
So you both share a boyfriend? Oh, so that's a bit different.
Yeah.
We are not only sisters, but we are psychically connected.
We had this dream of marrying twin men. We're a family.
No matter what, I'm not going anywhere.
Neither am I.
Husband. Sibling.
Brand new Extreme Sisters. Stream the latest episode now on Discovery+.
When it comes to hospitality,
it's amazing how much ugliness can make your heart sink.
There are always rooms for improvement.
Ho-hum. I hate these carpet tiles.
Alex Polizzi is bringing back business.
I see an undeveloped gold mine.
Yep.
With tough love.
Pull it together, woman.
And TLC.
Well done. Yay! So much better.
The Hotel Inspector starts Tuesday at 9 on Really or stream on Discovery+.
I feel embarrassed.
I've never felt confident enough.
It makes me feel unattractive.
My name's Eva Proudman and I'm a consultant trichology. The sooner we act on a treatment, the more hair we can save.
My name's Edward Ball. I'm a hair transplant surgeon.
Every hair we're placing is part of someone's life.
That regrowth is just amazing.
Oh my God, a hairline.
Oh, I feel like a new woman.
Wow.
You've changed his life as well as mine.
The Hair Loss Clinic next Wednesday at 10 on Really or stream the full series now on Discovery+.
This race is about expecting the unexpected.
Probably the most epic thing you can do as a sailor.
It's the ultimate team test.
Well, it's got to be one of the most extreme sporting events in the world.
The Ocean Race.
Stream The Ocean Race, live and on demand on Discovery+.
Can you knock on the table for us?
If I had hair, it would all be standing up.
Brand new Ghost Hunters, Saturday at 9 on Really. Can't wait, stream now on Discovery+.
Animal Cops Houston.
Blast from the past. Following a raid on a breeder's kennels, the bulldogs were rescued, and many were sent to an American Bulldog Rescue Group in Las Vegas. But Annie stayed behind in Houston and hit her own jackpot when she was adopted by Nancy Mungia. Now she has all the love she could ever want and a new best friend named Stormy.
They fight over a tennis ball.
Rescue technician Roman Leal is back at the Houston SPCA shelter with the puppies he dramatically rescued from a mud-filled drain. It was a brave attempt, but sadly, the last puppy brought out did not survive the trip back.
He holds the puppy that survived.
I brought in the other puppy, but unfortunately, he was just too far gone, so he wasn't able to make it. Fortunately for this guy, I think he might have a chance. And we do have his brothers and sisters out in the vehicle, which I'm getting ready to unload also.
Investigator Shauna Sundberg checks on this pup and will make sure a doctor sees all the survivors as soon as possible.
He's put in a cage.
These were the smart ones not to go inside the tunnel where the mud and water was at. So these guys look dry and not wet, so.
They're healthy looking, they're alert, they've got bright eyes, so we'll hold them over until a vet can come in and give them a full evaluation.
It's been a hectic few days for Roman Leal. This rescue has been his most dramatic and also his most upsetting.
I feel sad for the little guy that was in there far too long. I'm sorry I was there a little hour, 2 hours late. I don't know, but I feel happy that we were able to get his brothers and sisters, and we can hopefully get him somebody to adopt them.
These puppies are exhausted but safe at last, and all efforts will be made to find their mother.
A sign reads, grooming. A woman showers a puppy in a bath.
You're okay. I know it's scary.
All the facilities at the Houston SPCA shelter are stretched to the max.
There we go. That's not so bad.
This is Banana, one of the rescued chihuahuas.
All right.
Like all her companions, she's having regular cleaning and grooming sessions to rid her of any traces of smoke and to clean her dirty and matted fur.
All right, I think you're clean.
It's now a cruelty investigation, and the case is being heard at the Harris County Courthouse.
At the Harris County Courthouse, one of the investigators talks to a magistrate.
There looked to be about 20 to 30 at that time. He noticed...
Investigator Debbie Michelson wants to gain custody of the dogs and must convince Judge Dale Gorzinski.
And so then he contacted me.
The owner is in the hospital with smoke inhalation, and his brother-in-law is representing him.
Some of the dogs' feet were so matted that all you could see was the tip of a toenail. Several of them had toenails that were broken. There was hair loss. There were injuries. One of the dogs had almost what you would call a degloving injury, where the hair was so matted and it had pulled away and it had ripped off to the bare skin of the animal.
Okay. Sir, what can you tell me about this case?
We didn't know this, how many dogs he had. We knew he had some dogs. I guess things got way out of hand, and I was shocked to hear that he had that many. I didn't know, and especially the condition that we're in. He keeps the family away from the house. Point.
When investigators went back into the house, they discovered, in rooms undamaged by the fire, another type of hoarding.
This is strange.
A large collection of dolls.
It's very eerie to see these life-size dolls all lined up all over the house.
He collects dolls of that type. They're valuable dolls. I guess he buys and trades them on the internet.
Does he have any children?
He doesn't have any children. It looks like he tried to keep the dolls isolated.
All this waste and
yeah.
Whatever's going on in the house, it didn't start recently. It's been going on for a while. I'm going to award all the dogs to the Houston SPCA. I would ask you as a family member to get involved in this situation and,
that's what I intend to do.
Try to figure out, what's going on here.
Oh yeah.
Because this appears to be a really bad situation that needs some help.
Yes.
Good luck to you.
Now, a new phase of the dogs' lives can begin with the possibility of loving, caring owners.
A car heads off from the Houston SPCA. A woman investigator is at the wheel of a vehicle, driving somewhere.
The Houston SPCA recruits their investigators from all over America. They might join from other animal protection organizations or be promoted internally. One investigator learned of a job vacancy in a rather unusual way.
What got me hooked on this job was actually watching the show on TV. It was almost as if it was just screaming my name that this is what I need to do. This is what I should be doing in helping to rescue animals. So when this job came about, I jumped at the chance to do it.
Houston is in the east of the state of Texas.
Francis's patrol is Harris County. It's a part of Houston she knows well. For legal and safety reasons, she's arranged to meet Deputy Christine Kendrick.
Hello? Which neighbors have you been talking to? The ones behind here.
Neighbors have called in about a dog named Bodger who is desperate for help.
Goodness.
He's been abandoned, but what's worse, he has a large chain embedded in his neck.
That's a huge issue for the dog because it's causing, well, number one, it's digging into the skin. Number two, it's causing a huge infection on the dog. This is why it's always best to use a collar and not just a chain.
Bodger rolls on his back.
Bodger's so happy to see someone. Even this terrible injury doesn't stop him from trying to make friends.
Don't like that, do you? There you go.
Frances puts him in the back of her vehicle.
The infection on his neck could get so severe, could actually kill him. So I think we got him in the nick of time, and hopefully, you know, we'll get him back and everything will be okay.
She gets back in and drives off.
Frances is relieved to have executed the seizure as quickly as possible.
The job is tough every single day, hands down. You always have to be extremely careful. A person was actually shot and killed right down the street where I was at today. A lot of these houses may look abandoned by having a lot of boarded up windows and doors and stuff, but there's a high possibility that people could actually be hiding in there and you may not be aware of it. 103 base. En route to the shelter with one dog. I'm going to need a run setup and cruelty, but also notify the veterinarians that the dog has an embedded collar and needs to be seen immediately.
She arrives back at the SPCA building and opens the back of the vehicle.
Hey, big guy.
The Houston SPCA is a charitable organization, and thanks to public donations, the staff can rescue and treat thousands of animals every year.
I got another embedded chain for you. It's worse than the one from yesterday, by far.
Dr. Roberta Westbrook has been waiting for Bodger and has an operating table ready.
Good boy. Okay, that looks like it's embedded pretty deep. We'll try to unclip it from the bottom, but my concern is that at the top, it's not going to come off very easily. It's too embedded in the skin. The skin is starting to grow around it, so it may need to be cut off there.
Hopefully we can get him getting better. He's a real sweet dog, so hopefully he'll get to feeling better pretty soon. Yes.
Once he gets sleepy, which it'll just take seconds to take effect here, we'll get him up on the table and put him on a gas mask to keep him under anesthesia for a little while. While we treat the wound, we're going to have to shave it and clean it up and see what we've got under there. This chain is very heavy and it's creating a lot of drag. We're going to try to unhook the bottom part first and see if we can kind of peel the chain out of the skin. Go ahead. Just peel it gently out of the skin as opposed to having to cut it. That's good. But it has left a nasty, nasty wound there. And you can see where the chain links were sitting. A chain link there, a chain link there.
It's pretty bad. I mean, the fact that it dug in that far, and I mean, it's been there for a while.
The hair around the wound is shaved.
While vet tech Lindsay Montalbano shaves Bodger, Dr. Westbrook has an appointment with 2 Chihuahuas and the investigator who helped save them. Debbie Michelson is here to foster 2 of the youngest dogs saved from the house fire.
Hey, buddies. Okay, Debbie, these are the 2 guys from the seizure.
Okay.
This guy here at the top is Gizmo,
Okay.
and this sweet little girl at the bottom is Molly.
Hi, Molly.
Now, what Molly's going to need is some medication to treat kennel cough. She's developed a little bit of a dry hacking cough. Gizmo was neutered today, and he did a great job. As you can see, he's already up and alert, and you can just keep an eye on the incision site, make sure that there's no swelling or evidence of infection, redness, that kind of thing. Thanks a lot. Let us know if you have trouble.
Okay, thanks. Hi. Hey, Gizmo, you want to go home? Since I started here at the SPCA, I never thought that I'd like really do so much in the foster area because I thought I was going to have a hard time, you know, taking him home and bringing him back and letting him be somebody else's pet. But I fostered several with pretty good, you know, good responses. Can we see you? Go in there. I know Gizmo. He's got a little hair loss. How are you?
She opens a cage.
Oh, come here, don't run. Oh, you don't weigh anything. What'd she say, you weigh 4 pounds? Did you say you weigh 4 pounds? You've had a haircut since we picked you up. Come on, guys, it's time to go home.
She carries the 2 little dogs off in portable cages.
When some puppies were found down a wet and muddy drain, they were heroically saved by a Houston SPCA rescue technician. Originally, there were 5, but last night, 2 sadly passed away, leaving just Gracie and Lucky. The cause of death was the disease parvovirus. Dr. McGuire is hoping it hasn't spread, but to be sure, the pups will be tested.
gracious, that's a little sample.
And what I'm finding in the colon is not good. It's very bloody. It's bloody stool, and that is pretty typical of parvovirus, which is what we were suspecting the littermates succumbed to. So we're going to do a test for that. And the way this test works is if it's positive, then we know for sure that they have it. If it's negative, it doesn't mean that they don't have it. It just means that they might not be shedding the virus particles at that particular moment. So we will go ahead and do a test because it's just another piece of information that we can use to be able to help assess these guys. So the good news is the puppy's test is negative. 1 dot is good, 1 dot means negative. And so I'm hoping that with the stool sample from her brother, maybe we'll just find a heavy hookworm burden or something like that that would cause bloody stool that could be easily treated versus something like parvovirus, which is not easily treated.
She writes some notes.
Very proud of you. You did very good.
The other puppy, Lucky, lived up to his name and also had a negative test.
So our next step is to find a place to quarantine these guys, basically to keep them away from the rest of the population as much as we can, because parvovirus is extremely contagious to other dogs. And so although their tests were negative today, we're hoping that they stay negative, but we know that they've been exposed and they could potentially be shedding the virus. And so we want to keep everyone else safe. And so the rest of the staff is setting up a cozy kennel for them until their foster parents can come and pick them up later this evening, and they'll go into a home.
They're in a cage together.
I'm pleased, I'm optimistic, cautiously optimistic. They have more going for them than going against them at this point.
They lap up water from a bowl in their cage, footage of Bodger with the chain around his neck.
You doing? Goodness.
2 weeks ago, a bull terrier named Bodger was rescued and had an embedded chain removed from his neck.
Out of the skin as opposed to having to...
I'm going to open it this way, but never mind.
His operation has been a total success. And through all the bad times, Bodger has always been the perfect patient.
Door, keep coming, keep it coming.
Animal behaviorist Elise Gouge wants to learn a little more about him before he goes up for adoption.
All right, dog test.
Another woman brings in another dog on a lead.
A fast and rude introduction. So as you can see, we have 2 very fast-moving dogs. Very important to keep up with them. This is very invasive play. Consistent with a bull terrier, by the way. Oh, yes. All right, let's just take time out for a second. Everybody breathe.
Bodger jumps.
So those were some play bows, although his friend is a little intimidated. Thank you, Anna. You're welcome. Good girl. Very typical of the breed with a bull terrier. Assertive, confident, just bulldozing right in there. Let's play, let's get it on, let's do this. They are a fabulous pet for somebody that wants a dog that's got personality, that's independent, that really has strong feelings about what they like and what they don't like. And it's really about just making sure you find the right match as far as these guys go. You know, it's really amazing to see a dog like this. I can't say how happy I am that this is an investigation where somebody got to him in time and was able to pull him out of this situation. Anything could have happened to him. He could have just died. And somebody could have found him with that collar in him and no life left. Now here he is, and we get to see him go somewhere where he can spend the rest of his life playing and just entertaining everybody. I mean, he will be totally the class clown. People will come over and they're just going to be like, where's Bodger? Where is he? What has he done today? He will just continue to light up the lives of some really, really lucky people.
She tickles his belly.
You're fine.
Animal Cops Houston.
Ready for a bath, Mom?
Investigator Debbie Michelson writes the last chapter in the Chihuahua's dramatic story. And 2 puppies thank a rescue technician who risked his life to save theirs.
Great, yeah. This is Gracie. Gracie.
When Animal Cops Houston returns.
I used to have a puppy like this when I was little.
This is House Calls. We take calls from anybody who asks for our help.
Our entire lives, we've been told that we're crazy.
All right, you guys ready? Wherever you are not welcome here.
I can't thank you guys enough.
Ghost Adventures House Calls starts Friday at 9 on Really. Can't wait. Stream now on Discovery Plus.
One person helping an animal makes a really big difference.
That's what I live for. That's why I do this job.
If we can protect the weakest, you can change the world.
Every life is important.
Dodo Heroes starts Saturday the 25th of February on D-Max. Can't wait. Stream now on Discovery Plus.
We had this dream of marrying twin men. We're a family.
Husband, sibling.
Brand new Extreme Sisters. Stream the latest episode now on Discovery Plus.
They say it's not how you come into the world, it's how you leave.
A member of the Denver Broncos was killed last night in a drive-by shooting.
You can't prepare yourself for it.
The car door's open, and she's nowhere to be found.
With somebody out there targeting the cheerleaders.
The more they kill, the smarter they get.
We didn't know who fired the gun, where it came from, or why it happened.
His murderer didn't just kill him, he killed our relationship, our bond, our family.
Life and death, those things are much more important than a game.
The darkest days in American football communities. Murder Under the Friday Night Lights starts Friday the 24th of February on Quest Red and stream previous series now on Discovery Plus.
Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Kaufman.
How y'all doing? I'm always excited to share with people at home the things that make me me.
Here at my shop, Arclight Fab, I'm putting everything I have into vehicles that I can race and enjoy.
You ready to do this?
I've never had so many people come out so excited about what we got going on.
Nice to meet you.
That makes us want to build better, build faster, build harder. We're going to have a damn good time.
Shifting Gears with Aaron Kaufman starts Friday at 9 on D-Max. Can't wait. Stream now on Discovery Plus.
I had this horrendous fear of anesthesia. When I found out that there was another option, an option where I could be awake, I lit up inside.
You might think that doing surgery while awake is crazy. It's a crazy idea. You're gonna be awake. It's not uncommon for people to want to see what's going on.
Will I really be able to see everything?
Yes.
I'm a little terrified.
Awake surgery is definitely not easy and definitely not something you want to try at home. Do you feel any pain?
No.
It's amazing.
Patients call their friends, their family members.
I cannot believe I'm talking to you and you're doing surgery.
I'd like to get a selfie of us.
Awake Surgery starts Tuesday the 28th of February on Quest Red or stream on Discovery Plus.
Animal Cops Houston and American flag flies.
Hundreds of dogs and cats have been rescued so far this month by the Houston SPCA. 2 puppies named Lucky and Gracie have been part of this success story. Rescue technician Roman Leal, who bravely crawled into a muddy pipe to save them, is back on the road.
I'd say the biggest adrenaline rush that I've had was puppies in a sewer drain. It was very narrow and it was full of mud and water. And I told my friends about it and they'd say it's crazy of me. How can I be doing that? How can I do that? I wouldn't be a bit crazy if I didn't love what I was doing, right? But to be able to get them out of there, to be able to save them was by far my biggest achievement in the Houston SPCA so far.
The 2 dogs meet in a play park with their families.
Both puppies have left the Houston SPCA and have been adopted by 2 families. Today, they're being reunited for the first time.
Hey, who's that? Let me hold.
3 generations of adoptees have to get to know each other, too.
We're glad they're here.
Don't let her see her brother. Oh, Lucky knows.
They play fight.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
Oh, Lucky, he's such a wonderful dog. I think we made the perfect choice.
But Gracie's doing fantastic, and she's perfectly named by the grace of God. She is here with us today, which is great.
When the families heard of the puppy's amazing rescue, they wanted to meet the man responsible.
Look at these two little guys. My name's Roman.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. How you doing, Roman? How you doing? Roman, how you doing?
Jennifer. Hi, you recognize these guys?
I recognize them. I don't know if they recognize me, though. These guys look great, yeah. This is Gracie. Gracie?
Come here, baby.
Named her Gracie. Look at that. She looks good. Lucky?
This is Lucky. Come on, baby.
Is it one of your more memorable rescues?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I got the scars. I look like the Swamp Thing. I came out looking like the Swamp Thing. I mean, when you're in there, I'm operating just on adrenaline, right? Because I just want to save these little guys, no matter what. You know, it's something I love. It's all about the animals, right? If it took the life of 3 to save 2, then it's there's nothing more we can ask.
Yeah.
It's just,
Thanks to you.
Yeah. I want to give him a hug.
Hey,
Thank you so much.
No problem, no problem.
Thank you for rescuing Lucky. I really wanted a puppy.
Oh, you're welcome.
I've been wanting one since I was little.
I had a puppy like that too.
Thank you too.
She said thank you.
Lucky and Gracie were rescued from a terrible but accidental situation, while Gizmo and Molly were victims of animal cruelty that only came to light after a hoarder's house caught fire.
Molly's in a pink tutu.
I can't believe Gizmo's hiding right now. Gizmo, what is the matter?
Gizmo and Molly have been saved and are now being fostered by investigator Debbie Michelson.
Are you a star?
It's nearly the end of a long journey that started on that fateful night.
You picked me up.
It was probably one of the longest days I've worked. Worked through the night getting all the animals out. We took them all and had to get them all looked at. There had been a fire, so there were some issues for that. We were worried about smoke inhalation. So I just decided to foster these. Since I saw it at the beginning, I'd see it through to the end.
Gizmo, what is the matter with you?
Fostering is a big responsibility.
Can we take your dress off?
It's a chance for animals to continue to recover and also become socialized among other pets.
She's still got a few little things that need to be clipped here and there.
She takes the dress off Molly.
Ready for bath, Mom?
When they arrived, they were matted and covered in soot. So bath time has become a regular joy.
I don't know if these guys ever got a bath or not. I mean, I don't think the owner actually even knew how many dogs he had. I think it's awful hard when you've got 36 dogs to keep track of them. Okay, baby. We're almost done.
She bathes Molly in the sink.
There were a few that were older and didn't do real well. They were pretty sick. But the large portion of them did, so, which made me extremely happy. Want to get down on the ground and see how you do? Now that you're kind of dry? There you go, Mom. Everybody want to go outside? Let's go outside. Come on. What are you doing, Molly? Hi.
All the dogs out in the garden.
Molly, come on. Ha ha. Seems like such a little thing, but it's just so neat to see them learning how to be a dog again, learning how to play, and do things that little dogs should do. So, instead of carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, buddy. Gizmo is my handsome boy, aren't ya?
Individuals seen under investigation or arrest in this programme are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Audio description by Deluxe.